Greetings YouTube, welcome back to the channel. I have been trying to figure out the best way to illustrate this video, and the whole purpose of it was kind of a request from a couple of friends following, I guess you could call this a follow-up video, to a discussion that Rich the Man had on his channel. As always, Rich the Man is who I trust and who I endorse for the leader of news in this community. He is somebody that inspired me originally to go onto YouTube. I am always honored when people occasionally bring my name up with his, but personally, I'm not just saying this to be kind or nice. I just view it as objective truth. I view his channel as a huge amount of quality above mine. If you could only watch one channel and the choice was between his and mine, I would honestly say you can kick mine to the curb and get Rich's channel support. Now, obviously, if you watch both their channels and support it, I appreciate that. But Rich is a really great dude. And with that being said, this video is a science combat level video. Now, science combat, this is also a little frustrating for me because I feel like science is the worst auto fight class for me. And a lot of it's just because since I run, as my Battle Realm bestie Katie Candy would say, full ouchies, there aren't the best members of this class. It's maybe Quicksilver and maybe Spot. There aren't the best auto fight members, and I don't know, maybe I should, I guess this is okay. I was gonna say maybe I should go with Thing, but maybe not. So the premise of this video is that people are complaining that they're going up, and I guess these 2 stars are not the best example, but we can at least watch it. They're essentially going up against 3 and 4 stars with their 6 and even 7 stars and losing in auto fights. Because the belief is that the AI has evolved and gotten more sentient in auto fights, and that you can't count on a fight automatically ending. Now, this is a nice class advantage that worked out really well. So that's the kind of auto fight that you would really want to see. But let's say you're fighting a 6,000 overall PI champion and yours is 20,000. And again, this is a little deceiving in terms of quality because I'm automatically starting with class advantage. There I start out, get hit a little bit, and then look at that. I mean, that's still a good showcase of, and I know that this is not the best auto fight defender because Mystic Spidey is pretty dang awesome in his own right. This might be a little bit more interesting. But, in general, I've had an increase of complaints of people who are getting wrecked in auto fights, and they're looking down and suddenly seeing that most or even all of their roster has been knocked out before the boss, and on paper, that shouldn't happen. I think we're also learning that Human Torch, look at that, did a little bit of a heavy into a block. Human Torch is maybe one of the best auto fight champions you can choose, given what we're seeing right now. So hey, you never know, some takeaways that you can still appreciate from an experiment like this. Let's go with someone else for this. Let's try Quicksilver. Why not? A little class disadvantage too. I would think he would be a good auto fight person, but he also sometimes can feel like he's hitting like a wet noodle. So there you go. 3, 4. Okay, so a 4-hit combo only. So yeah, he got hit a couple more times than he should have. If a human being was doing this auto fight, it might be a better example of quality. So I wanted to just show, because I'm of course working through event quest completion mainly for units, but I wanted to show what people have been saying regarding auto fights. Probably could have chosen a better example, but you get the gist of the video. I want to know what you personally have seen in your auto fight experience. Kabam used to talk about how the original point of auto fighting was to make content easier for players, and they put in these special auto options that you could, even if you're in a quest, hit the auto button and get yourself whatever the rewards were simply from the autocomplete. And I think autocomplete is genius when you can apply it to anything, but they've refused to do that for Event Quest, and I guess I partially get why they've chosen to not do it, but burnout is so high, especially with 7 stars now, and the game feeling like it's against shifting metas, that I don't think it would be that big of a deal to add more autocomplete, especially to the lower levels. If you get to a certain level, let's say you're level 60 and you can choose to autocomplete just for the energy swap, different paths of Proven and Conqueror even. Like, I think that would be a huge no-brainer pro player win. And maybe I'm being too greedy, but that's my 2 cents on this. I want to know if you've noticed a difference in the AI, specifically for Auto-Fight, but, even just in general. I was astonished, and I watched my man Captain Bay go through some similar Battlegrounds experiences, which honestly made me feel a lot better about myself because I knew I wasn't the only one, where the AI has just been wild. And when you especially just got done with this Battleground season, where you have to worry about unstoppable or degeneration, and you've got multiple timers that you're following, and the AI is being extremely passive to make you have to take gambles in order to not lose that health. It's just a nightmare and a half, but at the same time, it's the reality of 2023 for this game. So watch out for auto fighting. You might not get the results that you thought you would.